BTS, Blackpink, and the battle to revive Kpop in 2025. The clock is ticking. After a year marked by declining album sales, rising scandals, and mounting pressure on idols, the Kpop industry's future in 2025 hangs in the balance. New Delhi. Kpop is facing a crucial crossroads. After a year marked by declining album sales, rising scandals, and mounting pressure on idols, the industry's future in 2025 hangs in the balance. The comebacks of popular Kpop groups such as BTS and Blackpink are generating plenty of buzz, but it is unclear whether these comebacks will be enough to reverse the slump in album sales or if Kpop is simply at the mercy of its own growing commercialization. A year of major comebacks. Can BTS and Blackpink save the day? One of the biggest factors that could turn the tide for Kpop in 2025 is the complete return of boy band BTS. All 7 members will complete their mandatory military service by the end of June 2025, and fans are eagerly awaiting the group's comeback. Although there are no official announcements yet about new songs or albums in the second half of the year, industry insiders expect BTS to organize events and fan meets to reconnect with their global fan base. However, BTS's comeback is not without its challenges. Suga, a member of the group, faced public scrutiny after a drunk driving incident, which could impact the group's activities. Blackpink, on the other hand, remains one of Kpop's most influential names, and their 2025 world tour is expected to bring in massive revenue, continuing the trend of their previous tour, which generated 300 billion won, approximately $225 million. The group's comeback is expected to be another major boost for the Kpop industry in 2025. However, there are some cracks in the facade. Jisoo and Jennie have been noticeably disengaged, and Lisa has faced criticism for her vocal abilities. The next generation of Kpop. While BTS and Blackpink continue to dominate the industry, the rise of new talent is equally important in shaping Kpop's future. Major agencies like Jip Entertainment, Some Entertainment, and IG Entertainment are all launching new groups in 2025. Jip Entertainment is making a bold move with the debut of Kickflip, a new boy group set to debut on January 6. Additionally, Some Entertainment is preparing to introduce a new girl group, marking the first such debut since aespa. Meanwhile, IG Entertainment's Yang Hyun-suk has teased plans for a new band, though details on its debut remain under wraps. The rise of virtual idols, a new frontier or a passing fad. In addition to the usual K-pop idols, 2025 will also see the further rise of virtual idols, with Some Entertainment's Navies leading the charge. While virtual idols made waves in 2024, particularly with idols like Plav and Navis, the trend is still in its infancy. Artist Navis. While some international fans have embraced the concept of virtual idols, critics argue that overcoming technological limitations and sustaining public interest will be significant challenges. In this regard, 2025 will be a pivotal year for virtual idols as they attempt to carve out a substantial presence in the K-pop landscape. However, industry experts including Kim Do-hyun said that more time and innovation will be needed before virtual idols become a fixture in K-pop. Can the industry bounce back? A key concern heading into 2025 is the slump in album sales. According to Circle Chart, total sales for the top 400 albums dropped by 19.5% compared to the previous year. The era of unprecedented growth that Kpop saw between 2014 and 2023 seems to be fading, and major factors are at play. Aside from global economic conditions, like inflation and consumer belt tightening, K-pop's reliance on gimmicks, such as multiple album purchases, inflated charting, and fan-driven sales, is starting to feel like a double-edged sword. For example, while groups like 17 and Stray Kids were able to rack up impressive sales figures in 2023, the top-selling albums of 2024 barely hit the 3 million mark. The hype surrounding these groups, in particular, seems to be dwindling as fans grow disillusioned with the increasingly artificial nature of album promotion. Stray Kids. Ultimately, 2025 will be a make-or-break year for Kpop. The anticipated comebacks of BTS and Blackpink, along with the rise of new acts from major agencies, could provide the much-needed boost the industry requires. However, whether this revival is sustainable depends on whether Kpop can move beyond its current reliance on a few major groups, address its internal challenges, and find a balance between global appeal and cultural authenticity. 17. As the industry faces a sharp decline in album sales, the question remains, will Kpop continue to thrive in the years to come, or will it fade as a passing trend? The pressure to adapt and innovate has never been higher, and whether Kpop's iconic groups and rising